Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and every once in a while in crochet there are these defining moments, and I really think that this board is one of them. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I've just been walking it around the office, and this is to introduce a series of flower videos that we're doing here on YouTube. And we're going to do videos on every single one of these flowers, and then there's going to be several other flowers also. And most of these were done with worsted weight yarn, and all different brands of yarn were used for this. And I just think it's really beautiful. Look at this. And so it's a great way to use up scraps. And this one flower down at the bottom, let me see, I gotta go this way. The pink one here, I made it big enough so you could actually put like a little votive candle in the middle. And you could use these like to decorate scarves or hats or just anything, placemats, anything. I just love these things. So anyway, well, we're going to take you to a close-up lesson, and Christina is going to show you how to make the flowers. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos because it really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
Hey everybody, it's Christina from Maggie's Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make this Columbine flower. Columbines are, they come in a couple different colors. A lot of times you'll see this dark blue and white combination. You might also see purple and white. And I've seen some that are kind of like a bright pinkish red, and then the white part is yellow on those instead. So there's a couple different color combinations you can do. I'll be doing a light blue one today. And both this sample and the one I'll be making are made with worsted weight yarn and a size H8 crochet hook. So you'll need yellow for your center, white, and then your petal color as well. So we're going to start with the yellow center. So go ahead, get that on your hook with a slip knot and chain 3. That counts as our first double crochet, and then we're going to work 9 more in the third chain from the hook. So just yarn over, go into that third chain, grab a loop, pull it through. You've got 3 loops on your hook at this point. Yarn over and pull through 2 of them. Yarn over and pull through the last 2. So since you're counting that as a double crochet, that's 2. I need a total of 10. Let me see if I can whip this out real quick. Now as you're working all these stitches into this one chain, you may notice that it's going to start to kind of stretch out a little bit. Don't worry about that until you finish all of your double crochets. We can tighten it up once we're done. Keep that starting tail out of your way. And you may find as you're working here that you need to kind of shimmy your stitches around to create a little more room for you to work the rest of your stitches in. That's perfectly fine. You may have to do it once or twice. Let's see, how many do I have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including that beginning chain 3. So there's 7, 8, 9, and 10 is our last one. So if your center has opened up a little bit, mine still looks pretty good, but if you need to, just give a little tug on your starting tail and that'll close it up really nicely. So that's round 1. We're going to go ahead and join this with a slip stitch to the top of that beginning chain 3, and that finishes off our circle there. For round 2, go ahead, chain 1. You're going to slip stitch around the post of the same double crochet that you joined in. So remember, that's a chain 3. So what we're going to do is take our hook, go from front to back around there, grab a loop, pull it through, pull that loop through the loop already on your hook. So that was a slip stitch around the post of that double crochet. Then we're going to do a picket stitch. Pickets are one of those stitches that can vary depending on what pattern you're reading. So always be sure to look at the top of your pattern and see exactly what it wants you to do. In this case, we're going to chain 3 and then slip stitch in the third chain from the hook. So I'll just again count 1, 2, 3, go go into that third chain, grab a loop, pull it through the loop already on your hook. There you go. Then we're going to repeat that around. So here's the next double crochet. Again, I'm going to go from front to back around that post, grab a loop, pull it through, slip stitch, then I'll work my picket, chain 3, slip stitch in that third chain. And that creates these little little bumps, little spikes for the center of our flower. So I'm going to finish doing this all the way around. I should have 10 of these little bumps when I'm finished, and then at that point I can finish off my yellow and weave in the ends. So I'm going to finish round 2 here. I'll come back and show you round 3. So here's the center of our flower. Kind of looks like a little sunshine with all these little points on it. This is the right side. If I flip it over to the back, you'll see this kind of ring. That's the top of all those stitches that we worked around the post, and those are what we're going to be working the petals into. So go ahead and get your petal color onto your hook. I've got my blue here. Now I want to continue looking at the right side, but I want to work into these loops here. So just kind of take your thumb and fold those forward so you can see the loops there in the back. We're going to attach this with a slip stitch to any of these double crochets here in the back. It doesn't matter which one, just pick one and slip stitch it on there. Start by chaining 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to single crochet in the second chain from the hook, so skip 1, there's the second. We'll do a single crochet there. In each of the next 2 chains, we'll do a double. So yarn over, go into the stitch, grab a loop, pull it through, pull through 2, pull through 2, then another one just like that. In each of the next 3 chains, we're going to do a treble crochet. So for that, you're going to yarn over twice, insert down to the stitch, grab a loop, pull it through. You have 4 loops on your hook at this point, and you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 until you only have 1 left. So again, that's yarn over twice, insert into the stitch, grab up a loop, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then I've got just 1 more. So you created this kind of a pendant shape. So we're going to skip the next double crochet back here on our center. So we worked into this one, we're going to skip that one, and in the next one we'll do a single crochet. Just like that, and that kind of fastens down that petal. And then from here we'll do our 7 chains again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and work the same triangle shape. So single crochet, double, double, treble, treble, treble. Then we'll skip the next stitch here and single crochet in the following one. You'll do this all the way around. You ought to come out with 5 of these little triangle petals. So I'm going to go finish those up. I'll come back and show you round 4, which just kind of puts a little edge on all of these, makes them look nice and even. So I'm going to finish round 3. I'll be right back, come and show you round 4. So here we are, end of round 3. You can see I've got my 5 triangular petals here. I've just joined with a slip stitch back to the beginning. And now I'm ready for round 4, which again is going to be going around the edges of all these petals. Again, they're just a little more structure. They're a little flimsy right now. So you start by chaining 1, do not turn. Single crochet in the same stitch right there, and then working in the bottom of this petal row, we're going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches. So what you're actually doing is single crocheting in the unused loops of the foundation chain. Sometimes we'll do this when we want to create an oval shape. You'll chain, work down, then work right up the other side. So if you look, here's my treble crochet, and I'm just going to go right into the bottom of it there, and that's going to put 2 loops over my hook, And then I'm just going to single crochet right in that same spot. Same thing in the next one. You can see there's the bottom of the stitch. Just going to pick up those 2 unused loops of the starting chain, single crochet. So we want 5 of these. Last one's going to be in your single crochet here. And in the next stitch, which is the single crochet here at the end, you're going to kind of work into the side of it and do 3 single crochets. So just go ahead. It's okay if it's not exactly in the side, just kind of close will be fine. So there's 3. Then we're going to start working in the top of the stitches like you're probably used to doing. And we'll just go down the row this way. So 1, 2, that's the double. This was a treble. That was a treble. And then there's the last one. And so then when you get back down to the kind of the space in between the petals, we're going to do a single crochet in the top of this single here where we were joined. And then we'll just repeat. So again, we're going to work up the unused loops of the starting chain. So my first one would be right there. Work up there, do 3 here at the tip, work down the other side, and repeat around. And like I said, that just gives these petals a little more heft, makes them not quite so floppy. So after you finish going all the way around, you can go ahead and finish off your blue, weave in your ends, and that creates a very nice flower. We do have one more round, and that's the little white bit that goes here around the center. So I'm going to finish up round 4 here, and then I'll come back and show you round 5, and that'll be our last round. So our blue petals are finished now. They've got that nice little edging on them. And now it's time to add the white petals. So go ahead and get that on your hook. This is a little bit of an off-white that I'm using today. And we're going to be working into the double crochets from round 1 that we skipped when we were working with the blue. So go ahead and take your hook, kind of fold forward the center, kind of fold back your petals, find one of those skipped single crochets and join with a slip stitch just like that. You're going to chain 3, and then in the same stitch where you joined here, we're going to work 5 treble crochets. So again, a treble is yarn over twice, insert into that stitch, pull through, 4 loops on your hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So I need a total of 5 of those. I'm going to speed up a little bit, do these real quick. And so this creates the inner petals of our flower, which are most commonly white in color. Like I said, I've seen some bright pink Columbine flowers that have kind of a yellow instead of the white. But if you just get on the internet and look up some pictures, you'll find lots of great color ideas for this or for any flower you're making. Alright, so there's 5 treble crochets, then you're going to chain 3 and slip stitch again in that same stitch, just like that, and that creates your 1 petal. Then in the next skipped stitch, right there underneath your next petal, you're going to slip stitch again, and then we'll do the same thing. We'll chain 3, we'll work 5 treble crochets in the same stitch, chain 3, and then slip stitch there again. And that's going to make your little inner petals just like that. So here's the finished one. You can see you've got your outer petals and your little inner white petals there. Well, guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you have questions about this project, you can certainly ask them down in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. And in the description, you'll find the links to everything you need for this project. Thanks for watching.
So I'm going from this side to that side, and I'm going to pick up my yarn and draw that up and then finish my double crochet like. So If you do, let's say I've seen scarves made with only pulling 5 loops through and they look amazing. They're really cute. They come out